Hi, my name is Ching, and here we show you the fastest car, not car, the system in the whole country. High-speed imaging for the multiple array, right? So you will see how we make the array moving so fast. So we come in the system, the room, the cage. The first thing is to hang on the power supply. This one is labeled as scope, because we plug in everything related to scope to this UPS. Okay, if you do 24 hours experiment, you don't want to power outage cause an interruption. Okay, this button, you hold a few seconds, you hear beep, it will turn on. And on the back, there's a couple of power ports. That's the microscope, the ASI stage, and the SpectraX, all the light source, everything on. Okay, so that's step one. Step two is, there's another one, the power strip. That's called a PC. You turn on that one, it's related to PC monitor, because sometimes when you analyze the data, you only need to turn on this one. Okay, the third one is for 37-degree power strip. There are temperature control, CO2, and heaters, 3 plugs. You turn on that one if you need to do 37 degrees. Okay, of course you need to turn on your CO2 and make them kind of stabilize for a couple of hours, 37 degrees CO2, before you say, oh, let me turn it on, and you put your sample in there. Okay, so the turn on, and then log into the computer. It's you have a secret password. I don't want to tell you in the video. So run the computer microscope computer and then log in the computer. That's step one. Step two is your sample. The sample is in the big box Pecan incubator. You can open the top a little, tilt gently, the transmitter light on, so you have much better. Open the door, access to the stage area. Okay, you put the petri dish in there. Okay, and then you look through the eyepiece, focus in bright field and align a little bit so that it's parallel, pretty much. Not like 40-degree, 45-degree angle that you have to rotate the stage crazy. Okay, put the sample on. Excuse me. Focus on bright field or whatever fluorescence you want to do. Okay, let's put this tail arm back in. And if you do 37, you have to close them. And this one you can close all the way, no light. Oh, yes, light, but then temperature is contained. Okay, got one way out. So this is the sample, and then you come here without any software. You're welcome to use the minimum, do live preview, and then do the focus as well. But very quick, you can look at the microscope or the touch button. The fluorescence and the face mode combi. We explained before the video why we need to use the fluorescence and the face mode for faster switching. Basically, there is no switching between multiple channel fluorescence and do the face contrast. It's all in one field cube or quarter cube. Okay, but if you want to look through the eyepiece, you just switch to L5 GFP cube. Oh, there's a button on behind the focusing wheel. 4 of them behind on the left. 3 on the right. The first button is bright field. Okay, so I can go to the button. You do not need to record it. Behind the wheel, the first one, switch to bright field. Then you can turn on the shutter, on and off, and look through the eyepiece by switching this camera to eyepiece. Turn on the shutter, on and off. Okay, and focus on the sample with the focusing knob. So that's focus on the sample. That's it. Okay, that's a step 2. Okay, put the sample on the stage after you turn on the system. So now, let's do not bleach. Well, there's no bleach right here. Move to the computer. The computer is a minimum software running 7.8. I think I'm down. 22 right here. You have to have all the hardware, camera, microscope, SpectraX on before you run the software. Otherwise, you complain. Okay. Basically, follow all those journals. Okay, all those journals are saved in a folder here. CMM app, blah 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 journal. There's another one called array scan journal. There's 2 copies. Okay, the one we are using in this type of folder, and they are assigned a shortcut to that folder with all the buttons here. The first thing to do is set up MDA, multiple dimensional acquisition. And then let's say GFP quarter cube, click live to make sure I have a sample. I think maybe we moved it. Right here. You can pause now and we can resume.